Imagine a world without humans. No cities, no cars, just vast landscapes stretching in every direction. The air is warm and humid, thick with the scent of pine and damp earth. Strange sounds echo through giant ferns, a rustle in the undergrowth, a screech from high in the canopy. This is Earth millions of years ago during the Mesozoic era, the age of the dinosaurs. The Mesozoic era lasted for over 180 million years. It is divided into three periods: the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. Each period had its own unique climate, landscapes, and of course, dinosaurs. Join us now as we embark on a journey through time, exploring the fascinating world of dinosaurs. Our journey begins roughly 252 million years ago, at the start of the Triassic period. The Earth was very different then. All the continents were joined together into one giant landmass called Pangaea. Much of Pangaea was covered in deserts. The climate was hot and dry, rivers and lakes shrank under the scorching sun. Only the toughest plants and animals could survive. This was the time when dinosaurs first appeared. They were small and light, not the giants we often picture. Early dinosaurs like Coelophysis were swift runners and skillful hunters. They darted through the undergrowth, hunting small reptiles and insects. The Triassic was a time of great change. It marked the beginning of the dinosaurs' incredible journey to dominance. As the Triassic gave way to the Jurassic about 201 million years ago, the Earth underwent a dramatic transformation. Pangaea began to break apart. Rain became more frequent, turning the once dry landscapes into lush green paradises. The Jurassic was the age of giants. Dinosaurs flourished in this warm, wet world. Giant sauropods like Brachiosaurus and Diplodocus, with their long necks and thunderous footsteps, roamed the Earth. These gentle giants fed on the leaves of towering trees, their long necks reaching high into the canopy. The Jurassic skies, too, were filled with incredible creatures. Pterosaurs, flying reptiles with leathery wings, soared through the air. Some, like the pterodactyl, were as small as a crow. Others, like the Rhamphorhynchus, had wingspans as wide as a small airplane. The Jurassic was a time of incredible biodiversity. Dinosaurs were thriving, evolving into a dazzling array of shapes and sizes. The Cretaceous period, beginning 145 million years ago, was the last age of the dinosaurs. The continents continued to drift apart, forming the familiar shapes we recognize today. The climate was warm and humid, even at the poles. This period saw an explosion of new dinosaur species. The world was teeming with life. Herds of Triceratops with their distinctive three horns and bony frills roamed the plains. Ankylosaurus, heavily armored dinosaurs with clubbed tails, lumbered through the undergrowth. The Cretaceous also saw the rise of the most fearsome land predators ever to walk the earth, the Tyrannosaurs. These powerful hunters, with their bone-crushing jaws and massive teeth, were at the top of the food chain. The Cretaceous was a time of vibrant ecosystems and incredible diversity. It seemed like the reign of the dinosaurs would last forever, but the stage was being set for a cataclysmic event that would change everything. The Tyrannosaurus Rex, often shortened to T-Rex, needs little introduction. This colossal predator, with its massive head, powerful jaws and bone-crushing teeth, is perhaps the most iconic of all dinosaurs. T-Rex roamed the Earth during the late Cretaceous period, about 68 to 66 million years ago. It was a fearsome predator, likely hunting large herbivores like Triceratops and Edmontosaurus. While we often think of T-Rex as a solitary hunter, some scientists believe they may have hunted in packs. Can you imagine a group of these massive predators working together to bring down their prey? Although T-Rex is often depicted in movies with a thunderous roar, scientists believe its vocalizations were probably much different. Instead of roaring, T-Rex may have communicated with deep rumbles or booming calls, similar to some modern-day reptiles. The T-Rex remains an object of fascination for scientists and dinosaur enthusiasts alike. Its massive size, powerful build, and menacing appearance ensure its place as the king of the tyrant lizard. In contrast to the massive T-Rex, Velociraptors were small, agile predators. They belonged to a group of dinosaurs called dromaeosaurs, known for their bird-like features and deadly hunting skills. Velociraptors were much smaller than their Hollywood counterparts. They were about the size of a large turkey, standing only about 1.5 feet tall at the hip. However, what they lacked in size, they made up for in speed and agility. These swift predators possessed a deadly weapon, a large sickle-shaped claw on each foot. This claw could be extended and retracted, allowing velociraptors to deliver swift slashing attacks to their prey. Fossil evidence suggests that velociraptors were highly intelligent dinosaurs. They may have hunted in packs, using coordinated strategies to bring down larger prey. Their agility, intelligence, and deadly claws made them formidable predators of the Cretaceous period. While some dinosaurs struck fear into the hearts of their prey, others were gentle giants. Among the most impressive were the sauropods, a group of long-necked, long-tailed herbivores that included giants like Brachiosaurus, Apatosaurus, and Diplodocus. Brachiosaurus, meaning arm lizard, was one of the tallest dinosaurs. Its long neck allowed it to reach leaves high up in the trees, much like a modern-day giraffe. These gentle giants could grow to be over 85 feet long and weigh as much as 80 tons. Sauropods were herbivores, meaning they only ate plants. They had to consume enormous amounts of vegetation every day to sustain their massive size. Their long necks allowed them to access a wide range of foliage, from low-lying ferns to the highest branches. These gentle giants roamed the Earth for over 100 million years, from the Jurassic to the late Cretaceous periods. Their massive size and unique anatomy continue to captivate our imagination, reminding us of the incredible diversity of life that once thrived on our planet. During the age of dinosaurs, the skies were not empty. Pterosaurs, a diverse group of flying reptiles, soared through the air, sharing the skies with their dinosaur relatives. Pterosaurs were not dinosaurs, but close relatives. They were the first vertebrates to evolve powered flight. Long before birds took to the skies, their wings were formed by a membrane of skin stretched between their elongated fourth finger and their body. Pterosaurs came in a wide variety of shapes and sizes. Some, like the pterodactyl, were relatively small, with wingspans of just a few feet. Others, like the Quetzalcoatlus, had wingspans exceeding 30 feet, making them the largest flying animals of all time. Some pterosaurs, like the Pteranodon, had large crests on their heads. Scientists believe these crests may have been used for display, helping them attract mates or intimidate rivals. Others, like the Rhamphorhynchus, had long, bony tails that may have acted as rudders, helping them steer during flight. The pterosaurs ruled the skies for over 150 million years, evolving into a dazzling array of forms to fill various ecological niches. Their reign ended alongside the dinosaurs, leaving behind a legacy of flight that continues to inspire awe and wonder. For millions of years, dinosaurs ruled the Earth. They diversified into a dazzling array of forms, from tiny feathered creatures to colossal long-necked giants. But their reign was not to last forever. About 66 million years ago, a cataclysmic event occurred that would forever change the course of life on Earth. A massive asteroid, estimated to be about 6 miles wide, slammed into the Yucatan Peninsula in what is now Mexico. The impact released an unimaginable amount of energy, equivalent to millions of atomic bombs detonating simultaneously. The impact triggered widespread wildfires, tsunamis, and earthquakes, devastating the planet. But the worst was yet to come. The impact ejected billions of tons of dust and debris into the atmosphere, blocking out the sun and plunging the Earth into a prolonged period of darkness and cold. This global environmental catastrophe, known as the KPG Extinction event, wiped out an estimated 75% of all plant and animal species on Earth, including the dinosaurs. The age of dinosaurs had come to a dramatic and sudden end. Although the dinosaurs vanished from the Earth millions of years ago, their legacy lives on. Fossils, the preserved remains of ancient organisms, provide us with a glimpse into their lost world. Fossils form when the remains of an organism are buried in sediment such as mud or sand. Over millions of years, the sediment hardens into rock, preserving the shape of the organism's bones, teeth, or even footprints. Paleontologists, scientists who study fossils, carefully excavate and study these ancient remains. By analyzing the structure of bones, teeth, and other fossilized body parts, paleontologists can learn about a dinosaur's size, diet, movement, and even behavior. Fossil evidence tells us that dinosaurs were incredibly diverse. They ranged in size from tiny bird-like creatures to colossal long-necked giants. They lived in a variety of habitats, from lush forests to arid deserts, and they evolved a dazzling array of adaptations, from sharp teeth and claws to bony plates and horns. Through the study of fossils, we continue to learn more about these fascinating creatures and the lost world they inhabited. Dinosaurs continue to captivate our imagination, inspiring awe and wonder in people of all ages. Their massive size, strange appearances, and mysterious extinction make them endlessly fascinating. We read about them in books, watch them in movies, and marvel at their skeletons in museums. Dinosaurs transport us to a time when giants roamed the earth, sparking our curiosity about the history of our planet and the incredible diversity of life that has existed throughout time. The study of dinosaurs also reminds us of the importance of scientific inquiry. Through the careful observation of fossils, paleontologists continue to piece together the story of these ancient creatures, constantly revising and refining our understanding of their world. The enduring allure of dinosaurs lies not only in their immense size and power, but also in the mysteries they hold. Each new fossil discovery brings us closer to understanding these magnificent creatures and their place in the grand tapestry of life on Earth. Their story is a reminder that our planet has a long and dynamic history, full of wonder, beauty, and the constant potential for change.